Hi beauties, hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Nita, and basically this channel is about skincare and everything in between. But today's video is not about skincare, so I kind of feel down, so I just decided to come here online and maybe rant about it, because I know that my situation is quite, it's something so many people can relate to. So if you're a Nigerian fresh graduate, I know that you're facing this same thing that I am facing as well, especially if you come from a home where you do not have things handed down to you. You don't have any, like we say, you have no inheritance, nothing is passed down to you, and you just got off school and maybe you are not doing anything per se, anything tangible that is giving you money before you left school. It can be really hard. The life of a Nigerian graduate is terribly hard. And for every other person who comes across this video that is in Nigeria, that is in Nigerian schools, please don't be like us. I know it's kind of always very hard if you've not found something you want to stick with, if you've not found your calling, you feel like you do not have any talent. Because I wake up almost every morning feeling so underachieved. I'm almost depressed. I'm going through a phase right now, trying to figure out what to do with my life, trying to know the next move before I go for service, and all of that. It can really be hard. It's a really tough phase. So for somebody who is experiencing this, my best advice to people who are still in school is try to find something that you can do. Don't be like us. Okay, and even at that, doing business in Nigeria can be very difficult, but at least finding something that puts, even if it's 1,000 naira a day into your pocket, will definitely go a very long way, because at least that would take care of your feeding, and it would still give you prospect on other things to do. For me, basically the two things that I have found that really gives me joy is skincare and YouTube, and that is why I am here to stay. That is why I am talking, and that's why I'm doing this. I basically film with my phone camera, and basically that is how I started. And for a start, my YouTube has been monetized, although I haven't gotten to my withdrawal threshold, and I'm still having a lot of issues with verification of my AdSense and all of that. But this is my part. This is something that I finally found that gives me joy. It's still a very long process. I still find it extremely difficult. There are some days, like today, I woke up and I felt very bad. It felt like I had nothing to do, even if there is a lot of things going on in my life right now that I'm trying to figure out, trying to piece together. I'm trying to make sure that it works. I have some few online businesses that I just started, and if you're starting an online business, in the beginning, it can be very hard if you do not have social media visibility, and you really do not know how to use your social media tools. You have no money set aside to push your business through adverts, WhatsApp influencing, and the rest. It can be a very tough thing. I'm doing drop shipping for some products just to get little extra change. At least that's a good way to start. I'm attending some online training, taking some few courses. I feel like this stage is like one of the hardest stage of a Nigerian youth's life, because in as much as we've been termed lazy Nigerian youth, it can be extremely difficult, trying to pull yourself out of mediocrity in this time, and living in Nigeria with no financial assistance, nothing to fall back onto, and all of that. So if you're going through all of this as I am going through, just know that you're not the only one going through it. Because sometimes when we are passing through a phase in life, it just feels like life is so unfair to us. We are the only one life is happening to in this manner. Sometimes that's not true. There are so many other people that are going through worse, and all of that. But at least I'm making progress. you are making progress as well. So just keep at it. And if you are a Nigerian who comes across this video and you are still in school, find time to find something to do. Do not wait till you graduate like me, to begin to now figure these things out. Because if you already have a path you are following, that's still good. I think I found YouTube when I was in my final year, so that's still a good thing for me, because I found YouTube. I know I really want to be here, and I'm trying as much as I can to improve on this my journey, improve on my channel, create good content, be here, and find other businesses by the side to do. And even though YouTube hasn't paid me any tangible giving me any tangible income, I earned my first 100,000 naira from YouTube, and all of that. That was my first job I've ever done in my life that I was paid for, and that was last year. I got an appreciation salary, if I'll put it like that, from a company which I reviewed their product unintentionally, and they paid me 100k. That was like my first breakthrough, and that was the first salary I earned. That money did a lot of things for me. So I've just decided that I'm going to keep at this, keep doing this, and then let's see how it goes. So no matter where you are at right now as a Nigerian fresh graduate, I know it is very frustrating. Me that I'm talking to you, like, I am sad today. I woke up very, very, very sad, like really sad. I woke up sad. I thought about a lot of things. I thought about my life. I thought about what's the next thing to do. Like, what is these things? Are these things even going to work out in my favor? But just keep at it. I keep telling myself, keep at it. And I don't know who needs to hear this as a Nigerian fresh graduate. Keep at it, especially for somebody who does not have money, nobody handing them money again. Especially for somebody who doesn't. If you have the opportunities to learn trade, find something you are passionate about and learn a trade. If you can't, you have a skill, acquire a skill. Just do something while waiting for service, or during service. Find something to do so that you find something to fall back on. For me, skincare is aesthetics is something that I really find fulfilling. It's something that gives me joy, and that's like the line I am pursuing. That's my line of pursuit. I really like cooking as well, so either one of these two plus YouTube are like the things that really makes me happy. So if I try aesthetics, good. If I don't, I'm still going to try cooking business and all of that, because I really enjoy cooking and I really make tasty meals. So find something you are good at. Find something that comes to you naturally, that you find really fun doing, and then find ways to monetize it, because living in Nigeria is very hard, and there is a certain age you get to, you don't want to start looking like a liability to your parents or your guardian or whoever it was that was seeing you through school and all of that. So this is just a rant video of me saying how I feel today, and this is also an encouragement video for people who are just coming out of school, people who are in their final year that are finding it extremely difficult on deciding on what to do, because it is really difficult, because it just seems like every other person is doing the same thing. There are so many people into skincare production, there are so many people selling hair, there are so many people selling jewelry, there are so many people selling perfume. Yes, I know this was my biggest fear. Putting myself out there was one of my major fears. I was extremely scared about how I was going to be perceived, how I was going to be received. Are people going to buy my product? I haven't made lots of sales, very, very few. I've sold very tiny things. I've made very little profit, 500 naira, 1000 naira from drop shipping. But I know that as time goes on, when I finally build an audience and build a page, I'm going to make profit of that. So you to just keep at whatever it is that you are doing at the moment. If YouTube is your thing, I basically learned YouTube from YouTube. I don't know if that makes sense, but almost everything I do today, I learned from YouTube and using Google. Google is your friend. Google is your friend. Use Google whatever it is that you're having difficulties in. Take free courses when you see one. Attend seminars, because that is what I'm trying to do, and I'm going to try to keep improving myself throughout this year. It's quite hard. It's really hard, especially on the days when there is nothing in your pocket, there is no money in your account, you haven't made any sales, you are hungry or something. It is really difficult, but I know this is a phase, and we would all pass through this and conquer. So if you're a Nigerian fresh graduate, or somebody in final year as well, please subscribe to my channel, and let's form a tribe together of being here for each other and trying to do better and making a life for ourselves. I know my rant, I don't know if it's boring, I don't know, but just take it as it is, that you're not the only one going through whatever it is that you're going through at the moment. There are several other of us that are experiencing these things as well. So see you next time when I rant. I'll see you next time when I post skincare related content. Thank you for watching. If you watched to this point, please subscribe to my channel. I post really good content on skincare. I know you would like it. Subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.